All right, what's going on, guys? We are back here with the Chronomancer, the very last class to be released on the Conquest of Azeroth Alpha. Now, I have been waiting for this desperately. Unfortunately, I was not there for the actual release of the class, but we have it now, and we're going to go over it. So, level 1, we have 3 abilities. We actually have Wand of Time. Interesting. You begin attacking an enemy, target enemy, with your equipped wand. Okay, so I think this is the only class that has an actual wand ability, and I'm assuming there's going to be synergies with that later. We got Sand Blast, 30-yard range, 2 mana. Wow, okay. Launches a blast of magical sand at an enemy target, dealing arcane damage. Okay, regenerating 5% of your maximum mana per cast. Wow, that's pretty insane. Casting this spell reduces the cast time of your subsequent Sand Blast by 20%, stacking up to 5 times. Casting this again at 5 stacks will consume the effect to reduce the cast time of your next Unearth by 34%. Stacking 3 times. Interesting. Okay, so Unearth is this ability. It has a 6-second cast, I think, total, or 5.5. Blast an enemy, or arcane damage again, plus an additional amount of arcane damage to all enemies within 30 yards. Oh, okay, so this is an AoE. That's cool. All enemies damaged by this spell suffer 40% reduced movement speed for 10 seconds. Damn, that seems really, really good. Well, let's go ahead and Sand Blast him away. Okay, cool. I mean, did quite a bit of damage. Nice. Okay, so I've got, how long does this last? 3 seconds. Let's go ahead and, everything's dead. There's too many people killing everything. Where is a monster? Bats, come here. Must kill you. Okay, let's see. I don't know if anything's gonna survive long enough. 1, 2 casts. Oh, we get 3 casts, okay. Is there another? Yes, okay. Another Sand Blast. Damn, that is, okay, that's like instantaneous. And then we'll do Unearth. Oh shit, that's just straight up killed him. Okay, damn. That did 91 damage with 0 spell power at level 1. It was still like a 3-second cast, but I mean, if you're killing everything in one hit, it's not too bad. So let's see what this looks like. So there's no cast animation? There's no like spell animation, it's just an instant hit. That's pretty cool. Ding, cool. All right, well, we'll keep grinding here and we'll see what we unlock next. So just even at level 3, we actually got a new ability. We got Decomposition, 0.9-second cast, 4-second cooldown, 40-yard range. Okay, accelerate the process of decompensation, causing 160 to 200 chaos damage to an enemy target over 55 seconds. Holy crap. This counts as a chaos ability and therefore generate 5 stacks of order. Now we have these things over here. So order, duration of order spells increased by 100%, or cooldown of order spells and effect of order spells, and then also on the same side of chaos. So I guess we'll just do that. Let's see how much damage this actually does. Okay, 13 damage a tick. That's not too bad. Well, let's cast on new guy. Oh, stupid. Okay. So as you, interesting. As you gain order and chaos, they do more damage. That's cool. Okay, I love that. I love classes that have like these give and take upsides and downsides to abilities. I think it adds a different layer of gameplay than just to do all damage. I love stuff that has a drawback. Okay, I mean, it does damage. I could see it being pretty powerful. I think chaos damage is, I haven't seen anything with chaos damage, so that might be a unique damage type. I haven't played the Demon Hunter yet, so I don't know if chaos damage is a thing, but I think that might be a unique feature to the Chronomancer. Okay. Well, I mean, does a lot of damage, kills some stuff really quick. I like the stacking debuff here on Unearth, because once you get that thing to instant hit stuff for like 100 damage at level 2, yeah, it feels pretty good. Pretty sweet. Anyway, I'm gonna keep grinding here, and we'll pick back up once I get some new abilities. All right, Chronomancer looks like it's going to be a class that gets a lot of abilities even before level 10. So we just unlocked Reverse Wound, 40-yard range, 2-second cast, heal an ally for a flat amount, applies accelerated recovery to the target, healing them over to 2.9 minutes. Okay, if the target is already affected by the spell, reduce its duration by 29 seconds and add an additional stack of it. This counts as an order ability and will therefore generate 5 stacks of chaos. So there was one thing that I didn't actually cover before that I just found out for myself. So let's go over it together. This class is insanely complicated already. So the Artificer's Tools. So look at this. So increase your wand attack speed by 20% and your critical strike chance with wands by 30% of your spirit. In addition, your spell power of your damaging spells is increased by 20% of your spirit. So this is a spirit hacking class, which is nice. Your order abilities generate chaos stacks, and your chaos abilities generate order stacks. Your order and chaos stacks will always add up to 100, so you can give and take from the thing. So it's a give and take from both order and chaos, which I think is really, really cool. I love classes that add that level of dynamic. It just adds that much more level of gameplay, and I really like that. Order stacks boost the effect of your chaos spells, and chaos stacks boost the effect of your order spells. Upon reaching 100 stacks of either kind will provide a short-lasting buff and reset you to 50-50 of each stack. So now I'm right at the border. We have 95 stacks of order and 5 stacks of chaos. Now, if I cast my Decomposition, I'll get another 5 stacks of order and reset. And then I get this buff right here. Cast time of order spells reduced by 100%. Cooldown of order spells is reduced by 100%. And the healing done by 100%. So we can cast this thing a lot. Look at that. Okay, so now I have 4 stacks of me. Get 5. How much is this going to do? Healing for 5 to 10 every 3 seconds. Interesting. Let's go ahead and apply dot to him. Take some damage and see exactly how much we're getting healed for. So I get 10 health back. That's not horrible. So now I'm wondering if we do this. Let's see. Let's kill this guy. Now, if I stack this on myself, get up to 100 stacks. So this guy's attacking me right now. So we're going to be able to get 100% cast speed off of this. So this is going to be interesting. Okay, here comes the stacks. Let's see what this does. Bang. Okay, so I can just go around and dot up a lot of stuff. Now, what does this do? Spell haste increased by 100%. Whoa, really? 100% spell haste. Okay, that's gonna be sweet. So this give and take, man, that's awesome. I love classes that have that level of dynamic where you can play with these things to the best of your ability and just you can get so much more out of it, obviously, if you know what you're doing. So I'm gonna keep playing here. I mean, this is sweet so far. I mean, I'm only level 5, and I have like more gameplay mechanics and dynamics to gameplay than I did with the barbarian, even at level 30. Nothing against barbarians. I liked barbarians well enough, but this looks really sweet. So we're gonna keep grinding here. Hopefully, maybe at level 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, we're gonna get some new abilities, and we'll update you then. All right, Dutch, I get it. This class has a lot of abilities. Every single level, I've unlocked something new, or at least it feels like it. So we just unlocked Accelerated Recovery at level 7. So instant cast 40-yard range marks the target ally for Accelerated Recovery. So I believe that it applies Accelerated Recovery as well. So you apply Accelerated Recovery for 1.2 minutes, healing them for a set amount every 3 seconds, and increasing all magical healing they take by 6% for 14.4 seconds. The times on these things are super bizarre. I don't understand them. Cannot target units already affected by Accelerated Recovery. This counts as an order ability and therefore generate 5 stacks of chaos. So we have to use it on ourselves before we use our reverse wounds. So let's go ahead and try that really quick. Instant cast, Accelerated Recovery. Okay, that actually got my chaos all the way down. So we can just do this. I don't really have another chaos payoff, which kind of stinks. But I guess I can just run around and dot up a whole bunch of stuff instantly. Okay. But applied Accelerated Recovery. So now, let's go ahead and that. Let's stack this up again because I want to actually get my order stacks going up. Chaos stacks. That's what I want. Chaos stacks. So I like the Accelerated Recovery. Like you can keep spamming it on somebody and just accelerate the recovery. So it's a spammable heal to get you get an instant cast off the heal. So they get a little bit of heal up front. So that's good. It's not just a pure hot, but then you can keep casting it to keep reducing the duration of it and healing them faster. Like it just seems like, I mean, they did a really good job with the name. It is Accelerated Recovery. Like the more you cast it, the quicker it heals them. So it's a upfront heal with an accelerating healing over time. Very cool. Very, very cool. That gave me all magical healing taken by 5%. So I'm healing even more. Okay. Well, we'll keep playing here. Level 7, we've got 6 abilities so far to use. Well, 5 if you don't count the one. So we'll keep grinding and see what we unlock. You god stupid Stupid bat. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I've discovered something really cool about this class, a really interesting way to play it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack up my accelerated recovery until I hit the instant cast of this decomposition. And once I do that, I can cast the decomposition instantly. So decomposition that guy, decomposition that guy, and decomposition that guy. And this actually gives me spell haste to then spam myself with heals while everything around me dies. So I can just keep doing this. Getting the accelerated recoveries on myself. That guy is gonna die here. Dead. Decomposition to take care of that guy. And go ahead and finish this guy off with cast. So that makes grinding on this class insanely powerful. You can just stack this up to nearly instant. Once you actually pop it, you can get 3 or 4 monsters. And then go ahead and just make everything instant cast and blow them away. Here, I'll show you again. Go ahead and stack this up real quick. And then once it hits instant, we go like this. Tab, instant cast, tab, instant cast, tab, instant cast, tab, instant cast. Well, we got 5 monsters on us. Let's see if we can't survive this. Keep spamming heals on herself. Get that accelerated recovery. Okay, one is already dead. And these guys are dead. Damn, dude. Okay, these guys are like level 11. That's insane. All right, we're going to keep grinding here. 2 more levels. And let's go. All right, guys, we just hit level 10. We got our last ability for this video, Chronobeam, 5-second cooldown channeled. You rapidly age the target enemy. I like that. Over 2.27 seconds, dealing chaos damage. Okay, there's another source of chaos damage. Every 0.3 seconds for the duration. Each tick of this effect will consume an orb of fate and deal additional damage. While channeling, the damage takes 25% increased magical periodic damage. So I'm assuming that means any periodic damage that does, magic damage. So I think decomposition would probably do more damage. The ticks of your periodic damaging and healing effects have a chance to boost the quickness of your next Chronobeam spell, stacking up to by 20%, stacking up to 4 times. So this is a chaos ability. Interesting. So quickness? I wonder what that means. Let's try this really quick. Let's try, I guess this. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just pop this buff and do a Chronobeam. Let's see what it does. Zap. Oh. That's it. It's like a little bzz, bzz. Dude, that's amazing. Okay. Do I have to hold? Oh, I have to hold it. Oh, I'm stupid. I actually have to hold the button. Oh, okay. I actually have to hold the button. Okay, that's cool. Interesting. Okay. I thought I just clicked it. Wow, I'm dumb. Okay. Well, I gotta tell you, man, this has been an absolute blast playing this so far. I can't wait to unlock some more abilities. We're gonna go ahead and cut here though. If you've made it this far and don't want to finish watching the rest of the video, that's awesome. I'm glad you guys tuned in, but I'm gonna be going over these books like I did in the Rune Master, because I feel like this class again just screams go over every little last intricate detail. So if this is it for the video for you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe below for more content if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. All right, we are going to go over all of the abilities the Chronomancer has and see exactly what we think of everything in each one of these books. Now, I know a couple of these abilities you actually get, because I've seen the level 30 version of this, but we'll just go over everything together. 12-second cooldown, 30-yard range, 1.3-second cast, fires a disintegration ray at an enemy, dealing chaos damage, applies decomposition to all enemies near the target. Whoa, okay, so that applies decomposition to everything. Wow, that's insane. Mass decomposition, okay, 40-yard range, instant cast, 18-second cooldown, applies decomposition to all enemies within 12 yards of your target, dealing chaos damage over a certain amount of time. Affected enemies take 45% increased periodic damage for 18 seconds. Now, I'm wondering if that is a debuff on the target specifically for you, or if anyone else in your raids with periodic damage can benefit from that, like the Witch Doctor and stuff. If it'll affect bleeds, I'm not really sure. That seems really, really powerful. That sounds awesome. Gravity Bomb, nice name. 30-second cooldown, instant. Place a gravity bomb on the target. After 6 seconds, they will explode, dealing shadow damage to all nearby enemies and pulling them towards the location. Nice. Restore balance, 1 minute cooldown. Instantly resets your order and chaos to 50% and 50, and reduce all damage you take by 50% for 5 seconds. So also on a 1 minute cooldown. That's pretty insane. Fortify timeline, and I think you get this one as well, if I remember right. So from seeing the level 30 footage, 24-second cooldown, 40-yard range, instantly heals all allies within 40 yards for 79 to 95. Your periodic healing effect reduces the cooldown of this ability by 2 seconds. Sick. Okay, these guys seem like they're going to be a really good healer. Erase. Interesting. Instant cast, 1.8 second cooldown, 40-yard range, fire disintegration ray at a target, dealing chaos damage for the next 18 seconds. Target takes 180% increased periodic damage, can only be used on targets below 20% health. Holy effing shit. That is going to make dots insane. That is such a powerful execute mechanic. Holy crap. Okay. Unmake, 30-yard range. I love the name of them too. Unmakes an enemy. Just dealing chaos damage over certain amount of time. I think the mana values of these things are a little bit too low. Like I think this costs what, 4? Was that 4? 7 mana. Okay, 7 mana for 500 damage seems fair. Re-synchronize 8-minute cooldown. Okay, it seems like a big one. Switch to the timeline where all your party members didn't die, returning all party members to life. Oh, can be cast while dead, but can't be used in combat. Wow, dude, are you serious? You have a mass res castable while dead. Okay, Chronomancers are the best class ever for raids, I think, at this point. Time Rend, instant cast, 40-yard range, 8.4 second cooldown, slows an enemy target by 144% for 3.6 seconds, deals chaos damage for that duration. And the times on these things are just, they seem a little random. I guess since it's a Chronomancer, they wanted to have like more flavor with it, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Chaos Shard, 40-yard range, 7.2 second cooldown, fires a shard of chaos, dealing chaos damage. Okay, simple enough. Slow time, 10-second cooldown, 30-yard range, instant cast. Slows the enemy's movement speed by 66% and their attack speed by 44% for 13.2 seconds. Okay. Remake. Remakes an ally, healing them for almost 1,000, 968 to 1,408 over 17.6 seconds for a 1.3 second cast, and it costs 7 mana. Again, the mana values are insanely cheap. Too cheap, if you ask me. Epoch, 30-yard range. Not that good. Everything else seems to be 40, but that's all right. Instant cast, 6 second cooldown. Blast target for time damage. Time damage is a combination of arcane and frost. Okay, Kaladin. Let's move on. Spell deflection, 40-yard range. I love you, Kaladin. Don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm just joking with you, dude. 24-second cooldown, instant cast. You place a barrier upon the target ally, causing them to reflect all spells. Okay, so if that works in raids, that's going to be insane. So that was everything from the order tree. Let's go to the chaos tree. Right over here. Create infinite protector. I know you get this one because I've seen it from the level 30 footage. Quicken wand, 10-second cooldown. Increase your wand attack speed by 100% for 10 seconds. Okay. For the next 8 seconds, your wand attacks will deal additional chaos damage. This chaos damage scales with your spirit. 30-second cooldown. Okay. So wand abilities. That's cool. Like I thought in the first part, there might be like synergies for it. That's pretty cool. Marks 30-second cooldown collapse. Excuse me. 40-yard range instance. Marks an enemy for 3 seconds. At the end of the duration, they'll be stunned for 2 seconds. Okay. Not too bad. Time Lord's Toughness instant empowers an allies for 12 seconds, increasing their armor by an equal amount to your spirit. And I'm assuming this is all of the things. So armor by your spirit, attack power by your spirit, reduce target's armor and attack power. This reduction scales with your intellect this time. Interesting. So only one Time Lord effect can be, it doesn't say that on either of these. Can be active on a target at a time. Okay, so you can cast these on other ones, but spell power by your intellect, so you can give yourself that to double up on what you already get. Magic resistance by an equal amount to your spirit. That's gonna be really powerful. And then Feast of Aeons, 100-yard range. Whoa. Okay, 15-second cooldown instant. Destroys all your permanent pets. Destroys your active permanent pet to increase your spell haste by 15% and your spell damage by 40% of your intellect. Intel canceled. Okay, cool. Quick spell, 40-yard range, 25-second cooldown, instant cast, quickens an ally's target spellcast, increase their spell haste by 80%. Wow. Lasts 3 seconds for the duration of this effect. Target is immune to interrupt and silence effects. The spell consumes your orbs of fate to gain 100% increased duration per orb. Wow. Okay. Well, whenever I figure out what, orbs of fate are, that's gonna be really nice. Fizzle, 40-yard range, 6-second cooldown, instant cast, dispel magic on a friendly target, removing one harmful spell. Okay, so just dispel magic, not bad. Twist Fate, instant cast, 40-yard range, 20-second cooldown. Turns fate for an enemy for 3 seconds, reducing their hit chance, okay, by 50% and their movement speed by 40%. Again, more duration for each orb consumed. I'm wondering if this is going to work for bosses, because that seems insanely powerful. That's like that's on a 20-second cooldown. If you have ability to make that permanent, you're gonna reduce the boss's hit chance by 50%. Like, that's an insanely strong defensive cooldown. Flow of Infinity, 100-yard range again, cool. 10-second cooldown instant, causes 20% of all threat you generate to be redirected to your infinite protector. Okay. Melt Reality, 20-second cooldown, 40-yard range instant, deals arcane damage to an enemy over 5 seconds. Okay, so just a dot, that's fine. And then more duration for each orb consumed. Okay. Gravity Lapse, 2-minute cooldown, instant, reverses gravity within 20 yards, flinging all allies and enemy players into the air, allowing them to float for a short time. Okay. All enemies, including non-player enemies in the air, are interrupted, running any spells of the same school for 2 seconds. Okay. Well, I mean, that seems pretty powerful for PvP. I don't know how good it's going to be in PvE, but it'd be cool to be a mini Kel'Thuzad and just, not Kel'Thuzad, excuse me, Kael'thas, yeah, and fling people in the air. That'd be sweet. Kel'Thuzad, fun. Stasis, 30-yard range, instant, 1-minute cooldown. Stuns an enemy for 4 seconds while stunned. This way, the target takes 50% increased periodic damage. Cool. Wand Spray, ooh, 10-second cooldown. Allows your Wand of Time ability to affect up to 3 additional enemies within 8 yards of your primary target. Nice. Okay, so Wand AoE, that's dope. Orbs of Fate, there it is, okay. Healing damage or restoring health has a chance to grant an Orb of Fate, which can empower some of your other abilities. Okay, fair enough. So it's just something you learn, and then you get to use them. Cool. And then Displacement. Whoa, okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. We don't have any of these abilities, and I don't remember seeing any of them, but I guess we'll go for it. 30-yard range, Babyfy. 10-yard or 30-yard range, 1.8 2-second cast. Transforms an enemy into a baby, forcing it to remain still for 20 seconds. While transformed, the baby cannot attack spells or cast spells, but will generate health over time. Any damage will transform it back into the normal form. Cool. You can make things into a baby. Instant cast, 100-yard range, 15-second cooldown. Accelerate the speed of an ally, increasing their dodge chance by 20% and their movement speed by 50% for 4 seconds. Well, that's pretty good. Infinite shield. Okay. Instant cast, 40-yard range, shields an ally for up to 1 minute. Each time they take damage, they will be healed for 3% of their maximum health and lose 1 charge. Cool. That's pretty good. Time Guard, 40-yard range, 30-second cooldown. Place a shield on an ally for up to 1 minute. Whenever the affected ally drops below 20% health, this effect will be consumed and the target will regain 40% of their maximum health. Holy shit. That's insane. Okay. Every half minute, you're healing someone for 40% of their max life. Jeez. Shield of Ages, 40-yard range, 30-second cooldown. Place a shield on an ally for up to 1 minute. Whenever this ally is hit by a damaging critical strike, they will gain a buff that reduces all damage they take by 70%. Okay, so it's really good in PvP. I don't know how good it's going to be in PvE because you actually don't want to get crit, but maybe there's some use for this. We'll have to see. Infinite Clone, that sounds awesome. 30-second cooldown, instant. Create an infinite clone of your target that records their current location, current health, and current mana. At any point, they may use the Rewind spell to transport back to the infinite clone, resetting their location, health, and mana back to the recorded state. Okay. Infinite clones last 15 seconds. So you can use this as like you know, if you take damage or you're running out of mana, you can use this right after you get full mana. That's cool. I like that a lot. Okay. Chronicles of History, 40-yard range, 1 minute cooldown, instant cast. You begin magically documenting the actions of an ally target for 7 seconds. At the end of the duration, they will recast all spells and abilities, I'm assuming is what it's supposed to say, that they cast during the documentation period upon their current target. Okay. That sounds insanely powerful, especially even for PvP. I would imagine if there was like some big, you know, cooldown like repeater or something from Witch Hunter, being able to use repeater again seems ridiculously powerful. Rewind, that's what that was. So instant cast, 40-yard range, 30-second cooldown. You rewind back to your last infinite clone, setting your health, mana, and position to was when the clone was created. This spell is only usable after Chronomancer casts infinite clone on you. Sick. So you get the rewind spell. Hasten, 40-yard range, 1 minute cooldown, instant cast. You hasten time for target ally, increasing their movement speed, attack speed, and spell haste for 50%. Last 7 seconds. Damn, that's pretty strong. Yeah, getting 50% haste for 7 seconds seems insanely powerful. Accelerated learning, instant cast. You accelerate the target's leveling process, increasing experience gain from killing monsters and completing quests by 10%. Last 3 minutes. Cool. You're gonna give people experience boosts? Damn, dude, that's awesome. Fracture timeline, 40-yard range, 2 minute cooldown, instant cast. Creates a clone of the target enemy, which will deal 150% of all damage it takes to the original target. Oh, okay. So you create a target or clone, and then you want to AoE it because then it'll deal damage to it. That's sick. That's awesome. Okay, Titan's Gaze, 100-yard range, 15-second cooldown, instant cast. Mark an ally for 5 seconds, reducing all periodic damage they take by 30%, increasing all healing they take by 20%. Nice. That sounds really powerful. Temporal Duel, 1 minute cooldown, 20-yard range, instant. You transport yourself and an enemy target to another timeline for 30 seconds. While in the alternate timeline, no other characters will be present and therefore not be able to interact with you or your target. Nice. So it's literally what it says. You yoink an enemy into the different timeline and then you gotta fight him 1v1. That's cool. Time loop, instant cast, 40-yard range, 1 minute cooldown. You place a time loop on the target ally. The next spell or ability they use within 7 seconds that has a resource cost or cast time will instantly restore its resource cost and not incur a cooldown. Damn. Wow. Okay, so you want to use this on somebody who has a really long cooldown or an insanely long cast spell, so they can get another one. That sounds crazy strong. Sands of Time, 20-second cooldown, 20-yard range. Inflicts chaos damage to enemies in a cone in front of the target, or in front of the caster, excuse me, reducing their movement speed by 50%. Stacks to 2 times. Cool. So you just get an AoE right in front of you. It's pretty nice. Fleeting Vision, 40-yard range, 1 minute cooldown. Instant cast. You grant the target ally a vision of their immediate future, increasing their dodge chance by 100% for 5 seconds. Holy damn, dude. Okay, that's really, really powerful. Like, you combine that with the reduced hit chance on a boss, you're gonna make tanks immortal. Past Self, 40-yard range, 18-second cooldown. Creates a clone of the target for 30 seconds, which will mimic their spell and abilities on a 2-second delay. After being targeted by this spell, Past Self cannot be cast on the ally again for 30 seconds. If this spell was cast on yourself, you cannot cast again at all for another 30 seconds. Interesting. So you can have that on somebody permanently, but not yourself. That's cool. Buy time. Nice. 10-minute cooldown. You stop time in a 40-yard radius for 10 seconds. All allies and enemies in the area, or those that enter the area within the duration, will become frozen in time, effectively staying them for the duration. Nice. Flashback. 30-minute cooldown. Holy crap. Okay, 40-yard range. Instantly finishes the target's allies' current cooldowns. Whoa. After being targeted by the spell, flashback cannot be cast on the ally for 2 minutes. So you can just reset everyone's cooldowns. Jesus Christ, man. Time walking, 5-second cooldown. Every 15 seconds you will leave behind an infinite clone that will save your health, mana, and physical location at the time. You can rewind back to your clones. Nice. Okay, so just a bunch of clones. And last one, Distortion. 40-yard range, 20-second cooldown, instant cast. Create a distortion around an ally, healing them and making them immune to damage for 3 seconds. Holy shit, dude. Really immune to damage for 3 seconds? Is that going to be usable in raids? like what the hell, man? Have I got? Yeah, I got all this. Okay, so, dude, some of the spells this class has is just disgusting. Like, giving them haste alone, that's cool that you can give them experience, but like being able to make someone immune to damage for 3 seconds on a 20-second cooldown. You could, I mean, you have, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. If you have 7 Chronomancers in your raid, unless this has a DR, you can make somebody completely immune to damage for the entire raid fight. So I would imagine there has to be some sort of balancing thing around that, because if you can do that, that's going to be insane. You could just spam taunts, have 2 tanks, like, or even just 1 tank has a spammable taunt and enough threat to make, dude, okay. So Chronomancer, it's hard to say if it beats Rune Master, but I think it does as far as complexity. The amount of stuff I think you're going to be able to do with this class is going to be a never-ending process of learning. This class seems ridiculous. All right, if you guys stuck around this far, that's awesome. I'll go ahead and cut here again. We're going to end this video. I know it's been very long, but I hope you guys made it through, and I hope you guys are enjoying the Chronomancer as much as I have. Even though I'm only level 10, I'm really enjoying it so far. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you in the next one.